Always keep water by your side, whatever you're doing. If you're driving, cycling, working, keep your water by your side and you'll stay on top of your hydration. You can see by the bed here, I have another bottle. And even while I'm sleeping, I keep water there, just sip. So it's hand to mouth. You cannot go wrong with your hydration. If you've got water to hand, it just becomes a habit. Anyway, welcome folks to another Q&A video. Another Wednesday. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for all your questions for today's session. Sorry I can't get back to all of you because the video would just be too long, but I will get to them over the course of time. Today's first question comes from Tay-Tay's Love. What's your face skin routine now? Like, how do you keep clean and keep your face moisturized? Thank you. Thank you, Tay-Tay's Love, for your question. For those long-term viewers of the channel, you know that I really support the idea of zero moisturizers as you're going through this healing process. I think the less you put on your face, your skin, the better. And once you've completely healed your skin like I have, you don't need to use moisturizer at all because you are so highly moisturized from within with all the food choices, with all the exercise, the lifestyle choices in general. Your skin will be moisturized. It just will be. I put nothing on my skin at all, ever. Don't even use sun cream, nothing like that. The only thing I ever do is I wash it with cold water, preferably from the dew in the morning, which is fresh on the grass, the most perfect distilled water. If you've got access to a spring, you can go to a river, you can wash in that water. Amazing. That is all you need. There is nothing more complicated to a skin routine than that. The next question comes from Anuj Nayar. Hi Greg, just wondering why you don't share more video testimonials from clients. The only one I can recall is from 2016 with Jonathan. For someone like myself, these before-after videos of pictures really help in deciding whose healing program to follow. Thanks. Yes, it is a shortcoming of mine. I don't ask clients enough for their stories, for their testimonials. I guess because selling doesn't really come so naturally to me, and so yeah, I don't always make that connection that people's other stories can help other people coming to the program. But look, the bottom line is this: if what I'm saying makes sense to you on a deep level, on a spiritual level, if it makes sense that we shouldn't have to use chemicals on our skin, if it makes sense that our bodies want to be in a natural state of health, we shouldn't be in states of dis-ease. Life shouldn't be this hard. And if we follow some pretty simple rules laid out, then health should return or health should remain with us. If all of these concepts that I've talked about over the years make sense to you, then you should, at least for your own sake, try this out for yourself. Follow it. Don't be too hung up on, oh, what does the science say on this and how many people have been doing. You've got to decide within yourself, really. Those that heal, they heal because they believe in what they're doing. That's a big part of it. If you're overwhelmed, if you're confused, this isn't going to help you with any style of healing program. But to respond to what you're saying, yes, I will do my best to get more video testimonials from people. And in fact, if any of you out there who are watching this video have made significant progress just because of videos that you've watched, I want to hear from you. I really want to know that it's helped. I love these comments from people every now and again, out of the blue. Yeah, been watching your videos for 2 years, healed my skin. I get these sorts of comments every now and again on the channel. Thank you so much for those of you that have left me those comments. They really mean the world to me. They keep me fired up doing what I love doing here. The next question comes from Omraz786. What do you think of celery juice for detox? I think celery juice is fantastic for detox. I've been asked so much ever since, I guess, the medical medium shot to fame. I've been drinking celery juice as part of the bigger juice, green juice that I drink for a long time, 7 years now, I guess. I think celery juice is an amazing thing to get natural sources of sodium and to get your body detoxifying overall. But unlike the medical medium, I do believe that celery juice is best combined with a few other juices. And don't just stick to one juice and have that every day. I think eat more of a variety of fresh fruits and vegetables in general if your gut is in a state to deal with that. There's another question here from Omra786. Can GLA deficiency, i.e. omega-6, cause dry skin? Yes, it can. Omega-3, 6 and 9 in a perfect balance is what you need for perfect skin health overall. Not just that, obviously, there's a whole other bunch of factors, but something like evening primrose oil or flaxseed oil have a really good balance of all the omegas, and they are the only oils I ever recommend people use. But again, not for everybody, not for every situation. Get in touch with me directly if you need me to look at your personal situation to decide, based on my wealth of experience coaching a lot of different people through this process. I will be able to help you with what exactly you need to be using, whether it's time for you to be supplementing with an oil like that to get your nutrition to the next level. Next question is from Statute WhatsApp. I have a question, please. I have used a corticoid cream for 6 months without prescription of a doctor for treated pimples. And now when I stop using the cream, it makes me like eczema with redness on my face. Is that normal? And if I want to stop using corticosteroid cream, what do you advise me? I must not go outside and avoid contact with the sun. Sachu, thank you for your question. What you're experiencing is something called TSW, topical steroid withdrawal, whereby you stop using a steroid cream and your body goes a little bit crazy as it tries to redress the balance, detoxify as quickly as possible from how toxic steroids are. So what you're experiencing is not normal, but it's very common in people that have used steroid creams in the past. We've all gone through, most of us, the vast majority of us eczema sufferers have gone through at least some TSW in our time. What do you do next? Well, please don't be tempted to go back to using the steroid creams full time again. But maybe one thing you've learned from this experience is you could taper things off more slowly. Some people prefer that rather than going crazy healing crisis when you first come off steroids. It is up to you, whatever works best with your particular frame of mind. Should you avoid contact with the sun and not go outside? If that's making your skin settle down better, you're feeling better to do that, then yes, do that. Avoid contact with the sun for now. But going forwards, that should change as your body flushes out the steroid creams that you've been using. If you have only been using it for 6 months, then you're not going to be in a absolutely diabolical state. You've probably got some heavy detox to go through, but it won't be as bad as somebody who's been using them for years and years and years. The last question for today is from CLA. I believe your name is Logan. Hey Greg, I know it's all about consistency with a varied whole foods plant-based diet. However, what's your favourite superfood for skin? By the way, I'm in northern Scotland and recovered thanks to your channel. Thank you for your question, Logan. I think that's you. I'm in Scotland myself. I'm actually in a place called, well, actually kind of in the middle of nowhere here, but not far from Stranraer, not far from Port William, kind of between the two. That is where I'm making this video from. So I wonder where you are. I guess you're much further up. But that's so good to hear that you healed your skin in northern Scotland. This is exactly what I'm talking about when people leave these comments on the channel. And let me know how much these videos have helped. It keeps me inspired to keep making the videos, because after all, for these videos, they're completely free. They're on YouTube and there's a vast amount of information. You don't really need to get a coach if you're willing to sit down and go through these videos and figure it all out for yourself. That is the way that I would ultimately recommend. I only sell coaching services to those of you who need direct assistance, one-to-one, want to go through some questions, or you come with a list of questions, you set up a consultation, and we do it that way. But I digress. My favorite superfood is blue-green algae. I really think that organic blue-green algae is, if you're going to supplement with a whole food superfood, then blue-green algae has got the highest nutrient density out of all the other superfoods that I've ever come across, I've ever tried. Do I use it all the time? I don't, but if I do have some of it, then I will add it to smoothies, and I really enjoy that. And I think if you want to absolutely maximize your nutrition whilst you're going through the healing process, then using some blue-green algae may be of help to you. There are a few clients I've had where that has been what we've decided to do as part of their boosting their nutrient density, just because they couldn't get a whole load of time to be juicing lots of greens because of having a job or a family or something. So yes, that can be another alternative. In fact, if you know of any companies that might be willing to work with me or with the channel who have a really high quality supply of blue-green algae, I would be really interested in. That's probably the only product that I'd be interested in working with. So that is the Q&A video for today. You are free to go. Keep your comments and questions coming in. If I've missed your question, once again, I am sorry. I will try and get to your question next time. If not, send it to me again, keep prodding me, and I will make sure that I include your question in one of these sessions.